we have the technology. What doesn't exist exactly yet are all of the laws and certainly the political will. So perhaps a discussion around a coalition, I don't know if nationwide, but maybe locally, that would really bring in that missing link. The missing link for me and all of us who have fought against human trafficking for years, I can tell you the missing link right now is technology. And the good news is that it actually does exist. We're just not using it.
No, it's great, a great point, Manolo. And Opo, I'd like to circle you in here because I know you're not scared. I know you're not scared of sharing your opinions. So, in terms of why, if the technology is there and all your experience training over 500,000 public servants, why is this not fully deployed yet? Why is this actually not at a national level yet?
I have to watch what I say here, but there has to be a will at the top of legislation to make this happen. For instance, I'm part of a coalition that has tried and beat our heads against the wall for almost 2 years now, just to get child sex crimes classified as a violent and serious crime in the state of California. It is not. We have Proposition 20 that would have made it that way. Even Proposition 57 is geared so that up to 20,000 sex offenders may get out early. I'm not saying they all will, but they're eligible to get out early based on the laws that they put in. SB 1042, I put a lot of money towards that and worked with a lot of legislation, set in on it. They even threw my name out on the floor there in Sacramento, but it was absolutely pigeonholed. That would have made human trafficking a violent and serious crime in the state of California. Now, those are not emotional terms. Those are legal terms. Unless a crime is there are only 13 violent crimes in the state of California, violent and serious. Unless a crime is classified as violent and serious, then you don't get into the 3 strikes law. And so that allows those sex offenders to get out early. And in fact, even in California, there's a movement not even to enforce previous of those additional enhanced sentences. So there just isn't the will at the top of the state to do that. I've set in on all of them, and they get pigeonholed right in the Public Safety Committee, and they don't get advanced forward. And there's a whole group of people, the DA out of Kern County, several legislators have fought and fought and fought for it, but they are not violent and serious crimes in the state of California. And outside of that, it limits what can happen. So, from our point of view, you can fight that we spend a lot of time trying to change legislation. But with the parties that are in play, you're not going to do that. The next thing then is to go into prevention and intervention, which is what I do every day of my life. So, but your technology, the longer we talk, the more I see things, and we'll talk later of ways that you can tie technology, not only just with street kind of activity, but much of your sex trafficking takes place online. And sex ads, multiple sex ads. And I believe you're going to see webcam sex, interactive pornography be the new sex trafficking. Why is a pimp going to take a girl to a motel for $150 and risk a STD and a reverse sting, and he doesn't pay, when in fact he can have 2,000 people paying to watch a video of her and put her off into a stall where she's talking to new people every 10 minutes and billing out at $20 or $30, often in cryptocurrency, so it's hard to maintain. You're going to see a crossover of online webcam sex in a massive way. We already are. I think it was Live Jasmine had 70 million paid subscribers. And that's something like $140 million. That is organized kind of money laundering kind of thing. you're going to see that. And so your technology, I'm starting to see where it isn't just the street. We need to tie it to the sex ads. We need to tie it to the webcam sex. We need to tie it to the street because she's out there and nobody can intervene. And it isn't just she's now, by the way. You're seeing a huge increase now in the male population doing that. And so I can see, I think it was Jaime that said this, your technology really can be that catalyst that could bring it together so that the law enforcement can hone in on the offender and who's most at risk.